Hi, everybody. This is Chattermio at chattermiocoaching.com. Decided to make a quick video here just to kind of talk. I hear people say, why is this life so hard? And I used to think the same thing, and I used to say the same thing. Why is everything so tough? Now I'm here to help you understand that it is not tough. It is not difficult. But we make it tough. We make it difficult. And a lot of this has to come from our outside programming. It comes from our years of people telling us that life is tough. It comes from years of telling us that nothing comes easy. It comes from years of people telling us, or media telling us, that government is bad, politics are bad, that rich people only get rich because they're doing negative things. Now, none of that is true. It's only true if we perceive it to be true. So we have a few layers to us. Now, to simplify things, we'll just say we have our conscious mind and we have our subconscious mind. So what has happened to us over the years is we've been programmed. If we're finding life difficult, we find that it's hard to earn money, or it's hard to find our perfect relationship, or it's hard to find that career that we really want. That's all because we've been programmed in some manner or another. Now, as humans, we're really easy to program, which is sad. And a lot of these corporations understand that when they market to us. A lot of these corporations know exactly which buttons to push to get us to buy what we want, what they want us to buy. The government knows how to do that. They can instill a sense of fear in us if they want to go to war with somebody. They can instead instill a sense of fear into us if they want to control us in some manner or another. These are nothing new. This is all known by everybody. And so how does this programming happen? Well, our conscious mind, which is kind of our first, it's our wake mind. It's the mind that comes into play when we're walking and talking and doing our daily things. So our conscious mind is constantly picking up messages. Now, if we allow everything to come into it, just kind of like pulling the drain plug on a bathtub, and everything flows down there, there's no discerning what we want as good or bad. And it goes right to our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is basically like the hard drive on a computer. It just gets programmed with whatever we feed it. So if we're not careful as to what we're putting into it, or what we're putting into our conscious mind, then our subconscious mind is just a sponge for good things that we think are good, bad things that we think are bad. Now, I'm saying that we think because there's really no such thing as a bad or good thing. It's how we perceive it to be. Now, let me give you an example. We have media playing usually 24/7, right? And some people are news junkies. They want to know what's happening on the news. They want to know what's happening here or there. And they'll watch whatever program they enjoy. And it's usually, and I say usually, about 90% of it is negative things. Negative, how we perceive negative. It's, murder, violence, virus, disease. There's war. There's crooked politicians. There's all these different things happening that are infiltrating our conscious mind. And that feeds right into our subconscious mind. Now, when it gets down to our subconscious mind, that's our programming. So if we're feeding ourselves this programming and we're becoming programmed and ingrained into it, we're feeding ourselves these messages. Maybe we're hanging out with the wrong people that are constantly complaining about their life, saying how difficult it is for them, and how, they're always sick, or they're always worried, they're always stressed about these things. And we start buying into that. Now, what happens is that's going to affect our lives. We're going to see it difficult. It's going to be difficult to earn money. It's going to be difficult to be healthy. It's going to be difficult to lose weight. It's going to be difficult to find that perfect relationship if we allow that programming to infiltrate our subconscious mind. So how do we avoid that? Well, we don't avoid it, but we can choose very carefully about what we let through. And that starts with reprogramming the conscious mind. So our awake mind, the mind that we're using when we drive to work or are at work or at school or whatever it may be. Now that programming must be done by only allowing our conscious mind to see and witness the things that we want to have in our lives. If you want to be rich, focus on only the things that are wealthy around you. So these things that are, focus on the car that you want. Start imagining yourself behind the wheel of that car. Focus on the house that you want. Feel your bare feet on the new carpet or the hardwood floors or whatever it may be within that house that can really motivate you and inspire you to continue thinking about that house. So focus on that relationship that you want. You may not know what the person looks like yet. You may not know, how their mannerisms are, but you can imagine all that you want to see. You can imagine that person is loving and caring and really supportive in all that you do. You can imagine your perfect person. Maybe you do imagine. Maybe they have hair, maybe they have a smile that lights up your life. Maybe they have just a warmth or a glow within their eyes anytime you look at them. So the easiest way to put this is that you need to fall in love with what you want. You need to fall in love with your idea. Now, if you say you want $1 million, but it feels kind of hollow when you say that. Maybe that's not what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for freedom. Maybe you're looking for the ability to go shopping wherever you want to, or maybe you're looking for the ability to travel wherever you want to. Maybe that's the idea you need to fall in love with. Now you need to fall in love with it to the point where you can't get it out of your head, where you embrace it, where you think about it 24/7. And then one day, and it depends on how easily you can break down your old barriers and replace them with your new thoughts. One day, it will show up. It will all manifest itself. And when it does that, you'll be excited. You'll be thankful. You'll be grateful. You'll be ready to go. Now, when that happens, create your new goal, your next idea to fall in love with, and so on and so forth. Now, another tip as you do this is to be grateful for all that you already have. Be grateful for the ability to change your mindset. Be grateful that what you see doesn't have to be your life. So you may be living in poverty. You may be living in a life that's not fully satisfying for you at the moment. But when you begin to change that mindset, you begin to fall in love with your idea, then that will all change. And be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful if you have food on the table. Be grateful if you have clothes on your back. Be grateful that you have a conscious mind that you can change, that you can use to change the world around you. So I hope this helps you, and I know we're getting close to Valentine's Day here in the States, so fall in love with your idea, fall in love with your idea, fall in love with your idea, and it will manifest itself for you. This is Armijo at ChatArmijoCoaching.com. Smile at the world, and the world will smile back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.